Welcome, I'm Fabio from CNR IREA, and I will quickly show the main contents of this work, which concerns the analysis of multitemporal interferometric products. And this kind of products nowadays span large areas up to national and continental scale and cover long big periods. And the work in particular tackles the problem of identifying relevant change along the interferometric displacement time series, such as piecewise linear trends, which are typical of warning signals preceding the failure of natural and artificial structures. And we developed a procedure devoted to post-processing displacement time series derived by any interferometric processing chain, and it represents one of the tools needed for processing this kind of interferometric time series for deriving high-level products which are more suitable for geophysical and geotechnical investigations. And our specific goal is to develop a set of rules able to assign to each time series a reliable polynomial model approximating the through displacement trend. And usually the temporal coherence is used, both as quality index for the displacement estimation during the interferometric processing and for labeling the reliability of the pixel selected as coherent target. But this kind of index suffers of several problems, and in particular it is model dependent. And we reviewed some other classical procedure for model ranking, and consider in particular the Fisher test, the archaic information criterion, the Bayesian information criterion. Then we developed an innovative index. It compares the mean squared sum of the differences between the polynomial model and the signal divided by the noise variance, and the squared difference between the means divided by the variance affecting the means. And it allows statistically estimating whether these differences between model and signal are due to noise or to an unreliable polynomial approximation. And it is interesting, in particular, the fact that theoretically it does not depend on the noise variance. And moreover, F follows the well-known Fisher distributions, and this allows us use this index for rejecting a model by comparing the index with the threshold value that can be computed according to a statistical confidence level and to the number of the time series samples. And the performance analysis has been carried out involving both the standard indices and the one that we proposed. And we in particular simulated noisy piecewise linear displacement signals corresponding to different kinematic configuration, noise levels, and signal lengths and sampling values. And here you can see the simulated displacement values sketched by crosses, the polynomial trends approximating the piecewise displacement, and the indices values derived for each polynomial order and used for selecting the Beck's approximation. According to the outcome of the performance analysis, we defined the selection procedures based on both the proposed F-index and on the well-known test, Fisher test, which resulted the index more suitable for the Beck's polynomial selection. And here you can see the post-processing scheme proposed for the interferometric time series analysis. And in particular, the output of these procedures are the polynomial order and the coefficient computed for the best polynomial order, the values of the proposed F-index, and the temporal coherence value computed by using the new and more reliable displacement model. And the proposed trend analysis has been also run on displacement time series derived by processing through spinwheel algorithm, a real dataset made by more than 200 Sentinel-1 time series images. And here you can see an example of a time series and the selected model. And finally, we can say that the proposed procedure was able to classify the time series according to the polynomial order selected for modeling the displacement trend. It leads to increasing the coherence values, thus providing more reliable selection coherence targets, and it is computational efficient. Thank you.